Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of EdTalks. I'm super excited because my friend Todd Dunn is with us. Hey Todd, welcome to EdTalks.
Hey, thanks for having me, Ed. And it's always delightful and an honor to be with you.
Yeah, no, likewise, because when I think about transformation and innovation in healthcare, I think Todd Dunn, because Todd, you've done this at a lot of different places. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you've done this sort of thing.
Well, I really cut my innovation teeth at GE, and I got to know Beth Comstock, who was the chief marketing officer, and I raised my hand because I heard she was doing this innovation thing. And so that really cut my teeth, and I started learning a lot from the great minds in the world. And then I joined Intermountain Healthcare to be the director of innovation there. And after leaving there in early February of 20, COVID time, I had the privilege of joining Atrium as the vice president of innovation.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's a great background. And today you're a CEO. Tell us about your company.
Yeah, I'm the CEO of Acuren Medical, and we've really transformed the way that clinical teams can care for the kidney and the inpatient side. So quickly, today we really assess kidney distress with a serum creatinine test. Everyone knows it's a lagging indicator, or with a manual gravity fed Foley that was literally started marketing in 1936. Well, we've taken all that manual work away and digitized the kidney, really the fluid outputs, and we use that to tell our clinical teams 12 hours ahead of serum creatinine that the kidneys are in distress, and that's called acute kidney injury, and the global standard for that is by the kidney disease improving global outcomes. So we really brought, I think, the kidney's vital sign, urine, into the modern day.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love the work that you're all doing. So you're sort of this expert on the whole concept of innovation transformation, but let's break it down first. Like, how would you define innovation transformation?
Great question. I think innovation is what we do, transformation is what we want. So I think more about innovation as the behaviors, the language, what we do. I think our North Star is defining transformation. What do we want it to look like? For instance, do we want to take the kidney from a manual understood kidney to a digitized organ like the heart and the lungs? That's the transformation you want. All the work in between to produce that, Ed, is what I call innovation.
Yeah. No, I like that. That makes it super, super clear. So what do you think when you look around? What do you think are the most impactful areas for transformation or innovation?
I think acute kidney injury is maybe because my wife has nicknamed me Captain Kidney because I've focused on the kidney for about 10 years now. CMS declared it one of the 5 ECQM harms in August of last year. And so it's not just Todd's opinion that it's a big opportunity for transformation. I read some data recently that it said in 2024, there were 3.2 million acute kidney injuries. And so it's not a well understood diagnosis yet, but considering CMS declared it a harm and there's so many papers on it now, I would say that's one of the biggest opportunities because a hospital's operational metrics get in trouble. Your length of stay, your readmit rate. Everybody already knows when you go to dialysis, that's a quality penalty to the system, but especially to the patient. That's my opinion. I think that's one of the largest ones we will see and we need to grapple with very quickly.
Yeah, you're right. Because we tend to focus on the other organ systems in our bodies and we sort of forget about that one. And as you described so well, it really has far reaching implications. So everyone, would agree that we need innovation, we need transformation, but it doesn't happen very well.
Mm.
What are some practical things based on all your experience? What are some practical things that help with the implementation of something innovative or transformative?
I have this viewpoint of rounding versus grounding. This is the practical element. The way that I learned about this problem along with my team is we spent a lot of time in operating rooms, in ICUs, in kidney dialysis units, interviewing patients. I think one of the most practical things you can do is go to where the problem happens.
Yes.
And I love a topic you talk about a lot, empathy. Go with empathy to learn and to understand versus to try to fix. Don't do that. So I think the most practical thing I would tell anyone is go spend time with the people who experience the problem in their context, in their circumstances, and then you will understand maybe more of what not to do,
Yeah.
and you will invalidate all of your incorrect assumptions by being there. That's the most practical thing. I think it's the most important diagnostic tool you have in addition to pulling the data.
Yeah. I love it. Rounding versus grounding. Todd Dunn, thank you so much for being our
Always
guest in Talks.